You think that if you give something, they will give back to you when you need it without you having to ask for it. But that is the worst thing you can do for yourself. Hi guys, my name is Celine. Thanks for joining me. I am new to YouTube, so welcome to my channel. Um, I don't know how this game works, so please bear with me. I just hop on here because I think that I should like take the step. I try to do it many times and I failed every time, but we're not getting discouraged, right? We try our best. So here I am. Why I am here is in the past I realized that I had to do so much learning to how to live and how to reach my goals and yeah, just like evolve. And since I'm on that journey, I've learned so much. And I feel like sharing my lessons might help some people. Yeah, sharing is caring. So if this resonates with some people, at least even if it's one, it would mean the world to me. So yeah, I'm here. Hi. Let's just get started. I prepared some lessons or some steps that helped me getting in touch with myself more, honoring myself more, and loving myself more. Um, that I really and I still am trying to master them. So I wanted to share that with you because I figured that I didn't live my life intentionally until a certain point in my life. I just existed and I lived life, but I didn't live life for myself. I lived life for other people, be it my family or my friends or my love. And I felt like I lived life not to my fullest potential, and I didn't feel worthy or I didn't feel like I could do that. And I knew that there was a place for me, and I knew that this is not the right way to live. So what I did was I changed. I I tried to get in touch with myself more. The first thing I did was when I realized it, I tried to change what was already in my life and got rid of the things that didn't fit my soul anymore. That was changing my diet, changing my routines, and building healthy routines step by step. Also, getting rid of people that didn't resonate with me anymore, that were holding me back or were negative or influenced me in a negative way. So I would not look at what is missing to your happiness, but rather look inside your life and see what is going wrong and changing that. It can be little things, as I said, like changing the diet, changing the social media you consume, or the people you talk with, the topics you talk about. It begins with the littlest things, you know. So that would be one thing I would really deeply recommend to you if you start to realize that something is not going the right way or something is like holding you back. The second thing is also to celebrate even the littlest wins and to celebrate all your wins, because you set a goal that was maybe a little bit high, or even if it wasn't, if it was doable and you didn't reach that goal, you shouldn't like punish yourself, because you wouldn't punish a friend of yours just because they didn't do as they expected everything to happen, you know? It's like, be your own best friend and encourage you to, even if you fall, to look at the things that went good, that went good, that went well, and yeah, just look at the bright side. Because if you aren't able to see that the littlest steps will in the right direction and with dedication will lead to the destination you want to go, you will never reach that goal, or you will never be happy even if you reach that goal. Because happiness is not something you can reach. Happiness is something you have to be, you know? Like in this present moment, you can find happiness in some kind of way, even if it's not what you expected. And that's the whole point of it. Like, you can be happy right now. Because when you look at people that, like, and that's the thing, right? If you see a person that is poor or that has less than you, people tend to feel like, oh, okay, I'm glad that is not my problem. But then when you see someone that is doing better than you, you say, oh, I wish I had this and that. Like, you know, it's the perspective on your own life that makes you happy or unhappy. So celebrate the littlest wins so you can feel happiness inside yourself. Number 3, if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Like, for real. If your gut feeling says no, then don't do it. Even if it's just a little thing, like someone asks you for a favor. If you don't feel like doing it, it's not good for both of you. The one person, like the person that asked for a favor, didn't ask for a half-hearted action. They asked like for 100%. And if you don't feel like doing it, you won't give this 100%. So you do it with a pain in your stomach, and you leave them also frustrated. So what is it worth? Is it worth it? I don't think so. So I started to be comfortable with saying no, and that was hard for me, because especially me, I am a person that is very nurturing by nature, and because of how I was raised and how my childhood went, I turned into this people-pleasing person. Because and that is the thing for people-pleasing. You think that if you give something, they will give back to you when you need it, without you having to ask for it. But that is the worst thing you can do for yourself. Because if you do something, and even if you do it with your, like, with good intentions, because you think they deserve it, or because you just love to make people happy, if you still have the expectation that people will give that back to you, when they don't, it takes away the happiness that you initially had by doing it, and that will leave you in pain. Start being comfortable and say no if you don't feel like it. And that's not egoistic, it's healthy. It's unhealthy to do something that you don't want to do, and disregard or dishonor your needs and your energy. That's simply that. With saying no, there's a certain energy that comes with it, and I had to learn that I am able to say no, and I am able to take up the space I need. For myself, it was hard to tell people what I want and to say what I think and to just be myself, because I thought that if I do that, I will hurt other people because I would overstep them or something like that. But that's not the case. Like, you are responsible for yourself, and so are other people too for themselves. So do that. And also, that's number 4, get in touch with yourself and get to know yourself, and don't be afraid to be alone. Don't be afraid to be by yourself. Rather, spend time with yourself intentionally. Go outside, go treat yourself. Because if you cannot be alone, and if you are scared to be alone, that is a big indication that you are cut off of your gut instinct, that you don't know who you are. So get to know yourself. Get to know what do you really want, what are your desires, what are your expectations on life and on yourself, because you need to know who you are and where you want to go. And you will only get that when you spend time with yourself, when you listen to yourself, to your body, to your mind, to your heart, and listen to your gut instinct. Your gut instinct is your navigation system to life. And that's very, very important. That's the biggest thing right now for me, because I realize that my mind is blocking me in so many ways that it's not even funny anymore. Even this YouTube thing, I thought about it so much. It went through my head so many times, and I tried, and I left it alone because I thought that I wasn't able to do that or something. Like, my mind was telling me so many things that I wasn't going to be successful with this. And I figured that even if my mind says that, yeah, it says that because of a state of fear, and my mind wants me to, like, be safe. But you know, if we don't take risks, we won't go anywhere. And my mind is telling me all those things, but that doesn't mean that I cannot prepare enough to minimize the risks. So trusting the process for me is not only asking for something and waiting on it to happen. It is doing what feels right, and that was what I wanted to say with trust your gut instinct. Just do it. Do what feels right for you, and believe that the step you are taking is going to lead where you want to go. And that is what I really, really believe in, because thinking is one thing, saying and talking about it is another thing, but you have to act on what you say and what you think. And if you act on it, and even if you don't really know what you are doing, the only thing you can get from it is a lesson or a blessing. So when something is telling you you need to go that way, go that way, because there's something waiting for you. Everything is going to be all right if you just keep the route, you know what I mean. I hope that has something in it that will help you. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button. And if you don't want to miss an episode, then ring the bell. Not ring the bell. Activate the bell. And yeah, if you have any feedback for me, if you want to see something else, if you have questions, type it in the box below. I will also put all the 5 lessons, steps. I will put them in the box below alongside with my Insta and my TikTok and my website. If you are interested in following me there and checking me out, then I would appreciate also everything in that regard. And yeah, I wish you a good day. I hope that you have a beautiful week. I send you much love and light, and see you next time. Bye.